then ask yourself, what else can I do? What more can I do? Yes, I have a wife, I have a house, I have a job, I have education, I have this, I have that. We have a lot of things. But if we continue on the course that we're on, we're not going to have anything but a 5x5 cell and a bed and a toilet. That's what we'll end up having, because the history of this country is every minority that is zeroed in on has ended up in camps like that. From slavery all the way up to a civil rights movement again in the 50s, counting every minority in between. And they're already ramping it up with the changing of the laws, the violation of our amendments, the 12 years of war on Islam. So when will we as an ummah, when will we wake up and stand up and help one another, and in turn help other people that aren't even Muslim? Show them the way how to be an American, what it means to be an American. Or are you just going to sit back and wait until not even a knock, not a letter, not a phone call, but a whole platoon of Navy SEAL 6 crash down your door, and everybody that you know, because they're going to put us all in internment camps? When is it that we're going to wake up until the horrible atrocities that have happened to all the other minorities in this country, from lynching to murder, all these things that have happened to every single minority that is zeroed in as the savage or zeroed in as the enemy of America, are we going to just sit back on our thumbs and wait for that time to come for us? Then all of a sudden we want to be Muslims then because, we get to fight. That's what we'll have some thinking that way. Then all of a sudden we want to be Muslims then because, we get to fight. That's what we'll have some thinking that way. Then all of a sudden we want to be Muslims then because, we get to fight. That's what we'll have some thinking that way. Then all of a sudden we want to be Muslims then because, we get to fight. That's what we'll have some thinking that way. Or can we take this opportunity now? Use our right to vote. Use our rights, our freedoms, our civil liberties that we have. Take this out there. Get everybody, Muslim, non-Muslim, it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to tell you this. On the Day of Judgment, when I stand there before Allah, inshallah, and He asks me, what did you do when I presented an opportunity for you to stand against injustice, and He asked me, what did you do? I want to be able to say that I did everything I could.
Another part of the issue, our biggest obstacle for this is gray beards. Gray beards. It's just an infection we call the gray beards. Senior citizens. Okay, senior citizens. I mean, unfortunately, due to immigrants having raised in countries where even having a meeting like this would get them and their family killed, you have that fear, embedded into their psyche. That all say, why can't you pick a different date? The point is that we're not going to pick a different date, because that date is the very reason why we're even having the march to begin with. And why do I, as a Muslim, have to fear that date? I had nothing to do with it. Every single Muslim that I know had nothing to do with it. The religion of Islam has nothing to do with it. So why should I fear that date? We as Muslims are victims as much as the non-Muslims are for that day. And in fact, we're even more victimized than non-Muslims because we have been villainized by that date. So we're more victims than a non-Muslim. And we have a right to stand up and show that because I have a problem when organizations like Jihad Watch can make posters that say, in a world, in a war between civilized man and savage, support the civilized man, support Israel to defeat jihadism. I have a problem with the fact that they call Israelis in the war between Israel and Palestine, they call them civilized man, and they're calling Muslims savages. Because if you put a poster up that said, in a war to control America between civilized man and savage, support the civilized man, support white man over the black man.
I enjoy being on the front lines of saving lives, and my faith, Islam, inspired my career.